Hello, welcome to Teachers TV Africa. I'm Teacher Peter Okware, and the main objective is to inform and transform lives or nations. And today we are continuing with our skill that we looked at last time, and it is called understanding. Understanding. I think those who didn't watch that video, you can look for it on Teachers TV Africa. Now this is it. Now today we have a big challenge. If you invest a lot in understanding, you will reap and invest a lot and a lot. And this is a very big challenge. Today, most people want to be understood, but we don't want to understand. We want to be understood by others, but we don't want to understand others. And that's why you find that we have a number of enemies. You find that you have so many enemies who are not your enemies. It simply means that you fail to understand them, and they also fail to understand you. So at the end of the day, misunderstanding. Our misunderstanding creates the enmity. But this is it. All our understanding comes from misunderstanding. If we use our misunderstanding well, at the end of the day, it can lead us to understanding. Why you'll understand me and I will understand you. So we should always and forever invest in understanding each other. Don't think that we are always right. I don't think that we are perfect. We are just human beings who make mistakes. So it is better to understand others and to understand them, or to understand why they have done what they have done. So look at it. Be it at work, as a boss, understand your workers, and let your workers also understand you. Try to find a level ground. Be it at school, teachers, we should try very hard to say that it is not only the learners to understand us, and that's why we ask, have you understood? And every child will say, yes. Again, have you understood? Yes. Then when you give them homework, they can't pass it. What does it mean? Or when you give them a test, they can't pass it. It simply means that they didn't understand you. But they did have a best way to express it. So the best way how they have expressed it is through the test. When they fail, and then at the end of the day, we beat them. But the truth is, their true communication was in the paper. So all of us, woman, husband, children, everyone, invest in understanding each other. And if you look at it, highly successful people are people who first invest a lot in understanding the situation. But those ones who don't invest in understanding the situation, we always blame, we complain, we lament always. And at the end of the day, what happens? You can never get anything good from any situation if what you're doing is all about lamenting and complaining. So kindly, we should invest a lot in understanding. Understand yourself and also understand others. But first understand yourself, then understand others. But don't expect others to understand you when you don't understand yourself. Don't expect us to understand you when you don't understand yourself. Your weaknesses. Look at yourself and know that this is my weakness. If you don't know your weaknesses, you'll always assume that others are weak. Yet it is you who is weak. If I don't know my weaknesses, I will always assume that others are weak. Yet it is me who is weak. So try to first understand yourself. Then, firstly, you understand yourself. Then, understand others. Finally, others will understand you. That is the cycle. You understand yourself, understand others, then the others will understand you. But it can't be, you don't ever expect that people will understand you if you have not understood them. Don't expect that people will appreciate you if you don't appreciate them. People will love you if you don't love them. People will support you if you don't support them. We shouldn't be takers, we should also be givers. So in life, if we want to understand, we should first understand others. And the right way, or the right foundation of and success and a skill, the skill that we lack today is the skill of understanding. And we say, where does understanding come from? It comes from misunderstanding. So it is misunderstanding that leads to understanding. You get the point? Be it in our families. Never leave a marriage because of your misunderstandings. At least try to find ways on how those misunderstandings can become understanding. And you have seen so many. I think next time we shall talk about that purely in marriages and relationships. Hello, welcome to Teachers TV Africa, where we inform and transform nations. I'm Teacher Peter Okwari. Today, we still have our topic on one skill called understanding. And today we are going mainly to focus on the teachers. With the teachers, you find a teacher teaching children, but when for you your main emphasis is just to see that they do your homework, they come on time, and at the end of the day, they make you happy in class. But ask yourself a simple question. Do we take time to find out what those people go through at home? Do you know why some kids or children don't do their homework? You find that most of us, the only thing that we do is to authorize. We have a lot of authority, but we have very little sympathy, and we don't observe, or we don't have that observational skill where we tell, or that can enable us to find out why exactly things have gone that way. Do you know that some children, at times that come to school, they come on empty stomachs? Some when they go back home, mainly those ones in unprivileged families, they go back home, a person reaches there, they have to do everything from everything, even they sleep very late. So most of them don't have even a clear direction on why are they studying. So if you as a teacher, you don't first take time to understand those kids, they will never love education and they will never understand you. So that is one thing where we should all put a lot of emphasis, mainly to understand others. We should put a lot of emphasis in understanding the children we teach. Now, if we understand them, it's a clear indicator that they too will be able to understand us, and they will love us, and they will like what we do. And at the end of the day, they will even end up loving our subject. So, members, we should spend a lot in understanding our learners before they understand ships. Thank you very much. See you then. Kindly subscribe to Teachers TV Africa and click the notification button to always be getting updates, and share your views, share your comments. Thank you. God bless you.